Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode, we got not one, but two Beanstar pieces. We designed some fabric, and we fought Popple respectively, and we got a Beanstar piece for each. Not too shabby if you ask me, but in this episode we're going to be heading off to the final Beanstar piece, and I always leave this one for last. Because, I mean, it's not difficult, but there's one challenging aspect that could be bad. But I think we'll be fine. I know as a kid this was pretty challenging for me to get even then. So hopefully I'm not as bad as I think I am. Or I think I was as a kid. Who knows. But at any rate, I don't think we've actually fought these guys before. And if we did, then I don't remember. We'll go ahead and fight them. These guys are meant to be fought earlier in the game. The Tanoopas. I believe this is like the only Goomba enemies we'll be fighting in the game. They are pretty easy to kill now. But I guess when you start off the game, they're not that... I mean, they are pretty challenging. And, okay, you can stop attacking whenever you want to. That's fine. But, as you see, they dropped some items. Then again, that's probably from the Game Boy Horror. Ugh, the Game Boy Horror SP. But, you see this guy up here? Let's knock him down. There is a switch up there, and we will be going over that a little bit later. But for now, we're focusing on the Beanstar pieces at hand. And look at this place. There it is. We want that piece. We want it badly. Hey, what's with you two? You can't just waltz up and start talking to my master. You weasels, look at you. There's no doubt in my mind that you've come looking for money. Well, I'll have you know that my master is very busy. He doesn't have time to waste on the likes of you. Be off. Off, I say. Huh? The Beanstar busted into 4 pieces. Oh, my master, you mustn't listen. You can't listen. All of this talk is just meant to swindle you out of your money again. It's all lies. Lies! I love that little reference to Yoshi's Island. Just knocks him right down. It's so good. Silence, you twit! Oh. And with that, please excuse me. What's that? There's something on my face? Aaron, you say I look like Bubbles, the legendary soda maker? Uh-oh. That's because I'm Bubbles' younger brother! My name is Bottle, of course. Younger brother of the legendary soda maker. As you can see, I'm rich enough to own my own theater. I also happen to be president of the Yoshi fan club. This theater was designed by a Yoshi-loving chap specifically for the enjoyment of the Yoshis. So, what did you want to talk about? We want that Beanstar piece, my dude. I see, you just have to have the decoration on the sign. But he's not going to part with it easily, is he? Nah, I don't think so. Yes, of course, fine. I suppose I could decorate the sign with something else and give that sparkly thing to you. Oh yeah! No, you mustn't, Master, you mustn't! Here we go again! Gonna bop this guy right in the head. Just like that. However, only on one condition. Well, it's not gonna be easy, is it? This sign is my theater's face. You must find something else that could be used to decorate my grand sign, understood? Why do you mean neon eggs? Yes, I shall trade you this for the 7 brilliant colors of the neon eggs. Impossible, Master. Washed-up middle-aged men such as these could never get the neon eggs. Oh my goodness. Dude, you are asking for a pummeling every time you spit your mouth at something. Just stop talking. Let the man speak. Well, the two of you agree to this. When Yoshis eat a particular kind of food, they lay neon eggs, or so they say. Inside that movie theater are 7 hungry Yoshis. So find that particular food and give it to the Yoshis inside. Once you get a neon egg, it means the Yoshi's stomach is filled. It also means everyone's happy. Right? Incredible, Master, thinking not only of yourself, but of all the Yoshis too. You two, don't just stand there staring. Thank my master. And once you've done thanking him, hurry up and get those neon eggs. Now that you mention it, there is someone in this theater who is well versed on neon eggs. You two should talk to the individual about what food makes Yoshi's lay neon eggs and where to find it. Oh boy. I think the one thing that got me confused as a kid is that this area was pretty... Also, look at the references. Kirby Story, Wario, Mario and Luigi, and Legend of Starfy, or Staffy. That's too funny. Like, and also you can see these are the Yoshis that are hungry. But there's one in particular that if you go inside, you talk to him, he will tell you how to lay neon eggs. So, I guess we'll talk to that person right here. Indeed, I am the architect who designed this very theater. I am called Fava. And also, indeed, I am the older brother of the castle town's greatest intellectual. Ooh. What? The neon eggs, you say? How did you know that I'm a neon egg fiend? That's right, some know me as an architect and some know me as an intellectual's older brother. But in reality, I'm just an old man who loves neon eggs. Perhaps. Alright, just get to the point, guy. We gotta know this. What? You wanna know what food makes Yoshi lay neon eggs? Well, that'd be bean fruits, perhaps. Bean fruits are native to Bean Bean Kingdom. They grow underground, perhaps. First, dig the bean fruit out of the ground. Then feed the bean fruit you dug up to a Yoshi. Then you will get a neon egg, perhaps. But you know, there's nothing wrong with an old man being a neon egg fiend. I never even found a single neon egg in all my life. So how do you know they exist? Very well. However, the knowledge I have gained after much collecting and searching is not exact, but in my head I have a map that shows kind of the general area where the bean fruits may be. Perhaps. Okay. What? Well, what? You're gonna find them and feed them to the Yoshis? Okay, I'll tell you. Indeed, I will now tell you. I'll show you a map that points out the general location of some bean fruits. I'll put marks on your map, perhaps. So they're all going to be spread around the Bean Bean Kingdom area, and it's going to be a good time. Go to the areas I marked on your map and look for suspicious spots surrounded by grass or rocks. If you find such spots, there's no mistaking that a bean fruit lies in the dirt of that spot. By the way, to dig up a bean fruit, just dig on the ground once and then... See, if you knew why, and you've never seen one before, how is that even possible? You know where they are, and you know how to get them, so why haven't you never found them? You just can't dig in the ground or whatever? Alright, but we know our objective. We gotta go around the bean outskirts here, and we gotta look for beans, or bean fruits. So, I guess we'll start with the left and kind of go counterclockwise, and that'll be the best option. So you'll be seeing me check out my map pretty frequently, because, well, I tend to do that, and we gotta find a good old bean fruit. And they could be anywhere in this screen, so you're going to want to look objectively. And if you see a lot of areas like this surrounded by flowers, well, that's kind of your hint. So, you dig, and there you go. There's your first bean fruit. So now we'll just kind of head south and kind of make our way counterclockwise here. Oh, as you can see, there's another one right off the bat right here. As you can see, these are kind of easy to find, but there's one in particular that always gave me trouble, and it's found not by normal means. And we'll go over that in just a second when we get over there. But this is a pretty easy way to get the bean fruit. Is there one here, or do I have to go south one more screen? I have to... Oh, it is on this one. Okay. Oh, I see it. Wow. Okay. I guess these are easy to find, and that was as bad as a kid. I mean, who thought? Who would have thought, right? So, what you could do is use Mario to kind of determine, oh, hey, that's where we gotta go, and then use Luigi, or... You understand what I'm trying to say. Use Mario as a dowsing machine and then use Luigi to kind of dig it up, and it'll be great times. Over here, is there one over here? There is. And I believe... where exactly is this one? I think it's somewhere here, isn't it? We can't go over there. We'll have to keep that in mind for later, though. And over here... No, that's the airport. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not going the right way here, then. But it is somewhere on this screen, and we're gonna have to figure it out. Actually, you know what? It's that area down here that I was like, no. But there you go. There's another bean fruit. We are just going after these pretty quickly, not gonna lie. And is there one on this screen as well? No. There's one on the next screen we're gonna have to go grab. And have we been over here before? I'm not exactly sure. That opens up the gate that brings you over here. So there you go. So all this stuff that we see all over the world, like there's a lot of optional stuff we can do now, right? And I'll be sure to go over those at some point within the next few episodes, because there's a lot of stuff that will open up after we get all the Beanstar pieces. So we'll just keep that in mind as we move forward. Also, you want to get this because, of course, another bean fruit is among us. Is that, what, 5 so far? There's 2 more left? Yeah, there's 2 more left to get. So now we gotta head up the screen here, because if we head to the right, that's gonna lead us to the Hoo-Hoo University, hoo-hoo-hoo, and that's not what we want. We do not want to go there. The lack of pee. The lack of pea's here. Oh my goodness, I never would have thought I'd seen the day where he shows up to grace my presence. Leave me alone, sir. I do not wish to fight you. Every time I see you, I get scared. It makes me sad. Go away. Is there one on this screen, though? There is one over here, yes. So, oh, and it's right there, too. Nice. Alrighty, so we're actually gonna probably have a problem here. So let's go ahead and fight this guy, because, you know, he's a jerk-face McGee. And it's actually kind of funny. So I wasn't going to mention this because we got the... well, I mean, I was going to mention it anyway. But the Game Boy Horror SP makes the Spring Bros advanced technique completely useless. That is right. I believe the Spring Bros advanced technique will steal an item from an opponent if it has an item. And it's kind of funny that the Game Boy Horror SP makes that item useless. I think. If I'm not mistaken. I could just be wrong completely. But anyways, we want to get over here, because this is an area we have not been able... well, we were able to get over here, but there'd be nothing over here for us to do here. But since we're hunting for the bean fruit, this is an area of importance. I guess you also couldn't get over here anyway because of this guy. So we'll go ahead and knock him down, and then we'll collect our spoils. And it's just right beyond the screen. Oh, wait. Hold the phone, Chief. I do see a delicious chuckle bean. I wish we can sell these. Well, I guess you could just make some more drinks. That would be kind of cool. Down here. What is down here? Oh, is this where the that ship? Oh my goodness, it is. I've never noticed that before. That the SS Chocola went through here. That is kind of neat. Anyway, enough about that. Luigi, you're on your own, pal. There's a save point if you need it. And also, what you're going to want to do, make sure... I love how Luigi has Mario's picture on it because he's not in the party. You're going to want to make sure that the Game Boy Horror SP is equipped to... oh, you know what? I guess we can't do anything because Mario's not in the party. Okay, what I'm trying to do here... take the Game Boy Horror SP and give it to Luigi. Because, trust me, there's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for this item, and I believe once you miss up the chance to get this item, you can no longer get it. Just making sure I have the item equipped to Luigi. This is really the only fight in the game that Luigi is required to fight on his own. And this fight can give a lot of players problems if you're not a high enough level. But this guy right here ate the bean fruit. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna fight him. Luigi. So I guess you would count this as a boss fight, but I mean, also, who was that? Ooh, that's kind of interesting. This guy is weak to Luigi's hand technique, so just be sure to do that, I guess, if you want to. So he does have attacks, obviously. What I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna show off the red peppers in this fight. So, if you eat one, it makes Luigi's attacks much more powerful, but it makes him harder to dodge attacks. As you will see when we try to dodge this attack, he's kind of heavy, so that makes it a little bit challenging to, you know, dodge. But he's also slower, but... oh, he's slower. Jeez, I didn't know the attacks were slower too. I guess that's what happens when you're heavy, huh? Jeez, I did not even think about that one. That's actually kind of interesting. So we'll have to let this charge for a little bit longer, then let it go, and it does more damage. So, I guess the trade-off for the damage is that it's harder to dodge and you move slower. Which could also be bad if you're, like, trying to... well, I guess that's the only thing. So we'll just wait, let it go, and that's it. Really? That's it! The Piranha Suit! Is that the item I'm thinking of? Or was I thinking of another item? I thought you dropped something else. Or is that... okay, that must be what I'm thinking of. Oh, that's Prince Peasley. Oh, Luigi, you saved me, didn't you? Why, thank you so much. You're a huge help. Ooh, thanks. But my Luigi, look at how you've grown. Yeah, it's not me that's grown, it's you that's shrunk, my dude. I see, I guess I wasn't aware of the whole shrinking business. Say, Luigi, I'm not too fond of this body size. Do you think you could change me back? Think really hard, Luigi. He's like, I'm gonna hit you with this hammer. Thanks that you know such cool moves. You're a real hero. I mean, hero. Wait, did he not say hero the first time? Hey, okay, but be careful. So all you have to do, hit him with the hammer, and it'll turn back to normal. Look at the difference in my shine now that I'm back to normal. Zing! Now that's a shine. Thank you so much, Luigi. I feel like I must thank you. Please, I insist you accept this. I found this inside that large piranha plant back there. Please take it. Fantastic, we got a bean fruit. Well, I've returned to my old self once again, so there's no point in staying here longer. And off he goes. Heh, I will most definitely be getting the next Beanstar piece. Oh, and be sure to give my regards to Mr. Red Mustache. Sure we can. Maybe meet again after gathering the Beanstar pieces. Well, here's the kicker. I have 3 of them, and you have 0. So, you ain't getting any Beanstar pieces as long as I'm bringing this bean fruit to the guy. Because this is the last one, and there's really nothing else you're gonna really need. Because you need to collect the bean fruit in order to get this Beanstar piece, and we already have the 3 of them, so the last Beanstar piece would be this one that we need to get all the fruit for, but you have no fruit, and you gave me the fruit that I need to bring the guy to the Beanstar piece. So, in retrospect, you ain't getting it. Where exactly am I on this map here? I believe we're... Oh, I know where we are. Do I? What is over here? There's a switch. I said I wasn't gonna do any of this stuff, but I guess I will. Because why not? I guess there is something here, huh? It's kind of intriguing my interest. It is piquing my interest. Oh, is this how you would get over here? Oh, I know where we are. Yeah, over here. And then there's some stuff we're going to be able to do. Okay, that makes sense. So, I was wondering how to... Wait, okay, we have to do something about that as well, that switch. But over here, I believe is something important with this switch here. Luigi, you're going to want to do your thing. Activate this. And this creates a bridge. And there's something inside. Ooh, I wonder what it's going to be. Let's go ahead and get up here. And we need Mario's shortness, so let's go ahead and have him be small. And let's look at another challenge. Ooh, okay. Just a platforming challenge, which is going to give us another item. Speaking of which, we did get the Piranha Suit. I'm thinking that's the item that you could only get. Either it's a really rare drop, or it's only obtainable through the Game Boy Horror SP. So, I'm not exactly sure which is the truer statement. But nonetheless, congratulations! Excellent job making it all the way here. Let me commemorate this moment with us. Take it, please! When we get Iron Pants. I believe that increases... We'll have to check out our equips at some point, because good lord, man. We have not upgraded our equipment in a hot minute, so... And also... I don't know. I actually do want to do... Bruh! Oof. Ultra Mushrooms! Good lord, man! Every enemy is giving us some really insane drops right now, of course, thanks to the Game Boy Horror SP. Speaking of which, I'll have to go through my items again to rearrange everything. But what is up here? This is Block Fortune. Today's lucky block is the Samuel block. If you hit the 2 Samuel blocks up ahead, your luck will improve. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is where I'm actually doing all this optional stuff here. Take the bros and hit the blocks at the same time, and that'll advance the path. I believe this is also for something optional, and since we're already, doing this, you might as well. Yeah, you need one of the brothers to be on the ground. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. And there you go. It's just you just kind of have to finagle your way to do this, but I believe there's a nice reward for doing this. There you go, Luigi, just do that. Yep, there is a guy, and he's about to give us a prize, and it's going to be great. Congratulations! Excellent job, making it all the way up here. We get the wool trousers. Alright, while we're here, let's go ahead and go over equipment. I know we're going through a bunch of stuff, Ooh, I almost have the burpsies. So I'm gonna give Mario back the Game Boy Horror SP, but I'm gonna give Luigi the Greed Wallet first because money is nice. We'll give you this, and then let's take a look at the equipment that we got. The wool trousers, HP auto game, which could be nice, but not as good. The iron pants, they give you a lot of defense, but you're really heavy, kind of like what happens when you eat a red pepper. Now the piranha suit is just auto gain, which isn't as good as the wool trousers. The iron pants are only for Mario though, so you can't give those to Luigi. But I think the equipment that we do have, unfortunately, is good enough for us. So there's really no need for that. But I could have sworn you gotten like some sort of badge from PD Piranha, or was the Piranha suit the only thing you could have? I don't know. I don't know. But enough stalling. We are heading back to the Yoshis, and it is time to feed them the fruit. Was there a fruit outside that was hungry? No, he's just chilling. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and talk to the Yoshis. I'm so hungry, I want to eat fruit. And look at that, we bring him fruit. Wow, fruit, thank you. Yahoo! At first they taste just like beans, but then the flavor of fruit oozes out. Bean fruit is the best. Yohi! And there we go. We got ourselves an egg. Oh, you can take that. Good God. And we got a purple neon egg. Fantastic. Alright, let's talk to more of them. So we're going to have to give this to all 7 Yoshis, and I believe after the first one, there's going to be no additional dialogue that brings them to the eggs. But I do love this area. It's really cool, and there's a lot of cool references like the Wario and the Mario and Luigi. I love how it even references itself. It's just kind of cool. But I guess there's really nothing to talk about while we bring over these Yoshi eggs. And like I said, I don't remember this part being this easy when I was playing the first time. I guess that's only because, 1, I played it for the first time and you really don't know what you're supposed to do. 2, in a low-level run, that Piranha Plant boss when you fight with Luigi is pretty challenging. And I guess you never really... And if you watch the race, you'll see what I'm talking about over on the Let's Play Brigade. That is a really challenging fight if you're not a high enough level, because you barely do any damage, and he has quite a bit of HP if you're not as strong as we are in this adventure. But of course, I guess low-level runs are a good way to make the game more difficult. So, did we bring all the Yoshi eggs over? Or am I stupid? Would we see that here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we do got all 7. Nice. For some reason, I guess I was just talking. I wasn't really paying attention. But here we go. Let's talk to this guy. Well done. I did well asking you to. My neon eggs are beautiful. On the sign you go. And that'll be all of them, right? Sure enough. Wahaha! You did it! You did it! Hooray! It's complete! Bonsai! Thanks to you two, my theater is now complete. Marvelous. Very well, as promised, here is your reward. And we got ourselves the final Beanstar piece. And you got a piece of the Beanstar. Now you have all 4 pieces. Hurry, back to Bean Castle. Excellent. We're going to be rather busy preparing for our grand opening. Pardon us. Fantastic. So I guess it's off to Bean Castle now since we got all the pieces. But I think we're gonna end things off here. Well, before we end things off, I'm gonna go back to the castle. That way we have a place to save. And then we're gonna end things off because, good lord, we did a lot this episode. Even though we just got 1 Beanstar piece, we did do some optional stuff. We fought a boss fight, got some really cool stuff. And I believe even in this episode, or was that last episode, we got the Game Boy Horror SP. And why am I going back in here? I have no freaking idea. I guess I'm not really paying attention. But it is time to end things off. And it's just like one of those games where I'm just ending it off in the same spot every time. And we begin the same episode here. It's just kind of funny. Next time on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, it is off to bring the Beanstar pieces over to Queen Bean and see if there's a way we can bring back Peach in exchange. And that is exciting. We got all the pieces. Let's do something with them. With that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching. Banging on the controller on the desk, which is fine. And I will see you guys next time for some more Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I will see you guys then.